happy now? Changed that last month. Changed it this month. So that's our starting pressure. Isolate the boiler. Give me a second. Okay, isolated. Dropping like a stone. Okay, so a little Vaillant. Pressure's okay, nothing on the display. Turn it on. F29. Okay, let's press the reset, see what it does.
Oh, okay, really?
Running, fans running. Oh, had a bit of a poof there. I think we'll turn this off. Oh, it's gone out. So it's fine and then gone out. Okay, let's turn this off. Yeah, let's turn it off. Take the cover off. Jesus. Something doesn't look right straight away. Big chunk of foam. This ain't good. Shit. The turret at the top looks really pissed. This doesn't look good at all. Let's take the snorkel off. That'd be the reason why then. So the bit of foam. So inside of here, well, I'll show you. So inside of here there's normally a piece of insulation foam, but in this case there's nothing, it's gone, so that's why it's blocking the air intake. So now we're taking it out, let's turn it on, see if it runs. There you go. Life is good. Unfortunately, with all of that, I can't leave it on. It's a no-no. Staining on the back. It's up there. So this is going off. I'll have to have a new boiler. So I've been using the vacuum to suck out as much water out of the radiator to drain. We're on the top floor here. So had a bit of a historic leak as you can see. And if you look at the pipe, you can see it's got a scale on it where it's been leaking for quite some time. And if you go over to the join guests, so it's intact, but my guess is that it's been split on install. So taking these out, standard compressions, that's all I can do. I want to clean this pipe. This one is really rough. I'm going to trim the ends. Then we get going again. And we're just going to pop it in to the fitting. I'm going to have to drop this down. I'm doing a repair here. Nice and warm. Check this guy's back garden out. So he's got a massive house. Got a basement. Extension on the second floor. Basement. He's doing a patio. Get this, he's got all of that garden. 60 odd metres. Have you all screaming in your boots? So, if you're lucky, you won't get a turn on that. You won't get the second turn because it won't line up because it's hanging against it. You also can't get, you'll get a tiny turn there. This is the one time that I'll say use the blade grips. That's the done deal. So a bit of paste, a bit of patience. What different. I've seen it put outside, but there you go. This is the cowl for the inside. Take this out. And to me, it didn't feel good inside, so let's have a look inside. Not sure if you can see down there, but we'll take it out and then we'll know 100%. I'm doing this boiler install and there's a whole host of solar and electronics and right above it we got all this. Don't ever tell me that this job isn't stressful. So this is a 12-year-old 637. Let's have a look, see what it looks like inside. Not too bad. This job in town, and I condemned the boiler because there were multiple things that were wrong with it. So it's Sunday. No, I don't suggest you do it Sundays. But the parking up here is till 10 o'clock in the evening every day. So other than Sunday. So we're doing this. I've got the freezer on because I felt like we need to put another expansion vessel in here, a secondary one, because there's underfloor heating and all sorts. And we're taking the flue out. Sorry, I'm taking the flue out because I work alone. So, bit of a mess. We've got a server here, directly underneath the boiler, motorised valves, underfloor heating, the whole works. And the flue is all in the ceiling void, and it's all been nicely plastered in, and we've got massive doors that are that much away from the ceiling, so it's quite a boutique kind of place. We've got all sorts of controls, and this is just to show you. So this was a Vaillant flue, clearly fitted or wasn't fitted or incorrect or something, and I've cut a hole in the ceiling and not right. So this is another good reason why, even though it's a like for like replacement, you should always check the flue just in case you think, oh, I could get away with it or whatever. Because if this had been a new install and that had flagged up a serious mistake, so just goes to show you. Somebody just remind me how I'm actually supposed to get to the nuts. So I've ended up with a pry, hammer, spanner and 2 hands, trying to force that up to get it in the right place. In. So I'm going to use a foot pump. Watch it go in. So that's the inhibitor going in. And then once you hear it hissing, turn the valve. So you can see it going down, which means it's discharging. The weight of this is getting lighter. Done. So how do you take these out? Because these are well tough. Well, clearly they must come out that way. So what I'll do is I'll put a knife. So what I'll do is I'll put a knife underneath there and then a screwdriver on the other side and pry it off. So I'll just do that. And so when you do it, you lever that as close to that edge as possible. Yeah. And then it'll pop out. So you try not to damage this. If you do damage it, correlate it so that when that's round, it's at the back or it's at the side where you can't see it, only when it's on. Yeah, these are pretty scratched up already, so it's no big deal.